Rachel, I'm going to mute you if you keep using that soundboard.
I'm not using it.
Rachel, come on now. Stop using the soundboard.
Yeah, Rachel,
Bro.
stop using the soundboard.
I will open up OBS and I will record this fucking mouse just to be able to prove y'all wrong.
I hope we have some canned laughter here.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready? Let's
Rachel,
do this.
do you have any canned laughter?
We got enough time.
Hey,
let's do it.
We're going to cut. Boom. To a different place. Not here in the Dwarven Tomb. Instead, we are in Manannan's Tower.
Oh.
Maillard, Nate, is standing there. Manannan had just cast the spell, and then he seems to have finished casting it. It seems like whatever was going on has finished. He has his back to Maillard, and he's sort of grumbling to himself. You see him sort of wave his hands. The tower thrums as he goes, Vantodokaskudo. And two simulacrums of Manannan appear before him. At which point he gestures and they teleport away. He puts his head down. He seems extremely frustrated. What does Maillard do?
What's wrong, Manannan? You just got even with me. Why would you possibly be upset right now? You don't owe me anything.
You see him sort of nod a bit, and then he stands up straight and turns around. Our debt has been repaid. Our score has been settled. But as you can see, my hands are still emptied. It's a shame that your apprentice and his allies have not learned how to deal in good faith, Maillard.
Well, they're young, they're learning. They're doing their best.
He nods. If you want, you can. You might not have Maillard's sheet out.
I don't have it rolled up.
Yeah, that's fine. Manannan nods and he sort of strokes his long beard. Yes. And you know, ma'am, I need not ask you if you are willing to settle your apprentice's debt, for I already know the answer. But in that answer, I know there lies the difference between you and I. You would settle it for him, a lesson to be learned another time. But me, I am far too willing. And with the snap of his fingers, the tower hums, and Maillard, you are banished back to the dreamscape.
Ooh. Is it back to his jungle area?
Yes.
Okay. Maillard's concerned. Does Maillard know what the debt is that that Ahmed and the gang owes him?
You don't know what they were supposed to collect, but Manannan did make it clear that they were supposed to get something for him.
And they didn't do it, right? So.
And they didn't do it.
Okay.
But Manannan made it clear that the debt between you and him is settled.
Okay. For now, Maillard just thinks about it. He's on his stone tile in the jungle and goes into his cross-legged position and just meditates for some time.
Sit there and begin to meditate. We are going to cut back to the Deepstone clan's fortress here.
The Deepstone destroyers.
Yeah. As we go to the Count.
Which Data has muted himself, so I don't know if he's away or not.
No, I am here. The Count, who has been drinking profusely in his room by himself for the last day and a half.
The Count, you have been drinking. You went through quite a stupor, and you suddenly hear a scream outside of your room, and what sounds like a panicked yelling, and you hear a boop 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 on the front of your door.
Can I roll? I'm gonna roll an insight check to try to determine how tall the person is knocking at my door.
All right, yeah, you can make that check.
All right, a 7.
A 7. He is, I don't know, if you were to put it in the way the Count sort of scales height, he's about medium height.
Okay, Count's gonna open his door. I'll see you there.
We're gonna flip over Max real
Ooh.
Ooh, there we go. Outside of the Count's room are two armor-clad fellows. As they go, hey, boss, there's a lot of screaming going on. We figured we'd wake you up.
Screaming? Who's screaming?
Yeah. It's coming from further down in the tunnel. You want us to check it out, or?
It's not that guy that keeps sleeping with the frogs, is it?
No, and it's not the Minotaurs you pissed off before you hired us.
Oh. Yeah,
At this point,
we should go check it out.
Realizes he was drunk as shit and doesn't remember hiring these two bodyguards.
Wait a second. I think they're on the wrong side of the door.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the door's on the right side.
Oh, never mind. They're over there. As you have, because you were gone, I just assumed the Count got shit-faced and managed to get some allies, and he picked up some bodyguards. You should be able to move them. Can you grab the tokens?
Yes, actually I can. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at those guys.
Perfect. Let me pop my character sheet out. Yeah. All right, where are we going, guys? As the Count's just stumbling around and like.
Well, and they looking down this hallway, you see that there are dwarves and, more curiously, humans running around, seemingly in a pretty big panic.
Well, there's only one thing to do when there's a panic. And we're all going to go run out into the hall.
All right. You guys go running into the hall. People start like bumping into you, but the bodyguards actually managed to do a pretty good job at like keeping them from shoving you. They're kind of moving you through like bodyguards would, right? Do you want to do anything, or are you just kind of watching this scene unfold?
Kind of just like dazed, stare around and try to I'll roll an insight at disadvantage. How about that?
All right.
To try to figure out what's going on.
You are still pretty hungover. So you're just like, God, must be that party still, even though it's been 2 weeks since the party. Boss?
Yeah?
I mean, I'm able to tell they're at least coming from that way and that way. So, do you want us to wake up your friends? You told us not to bother them.
No. Wake them all up.
All
Here,
right.
I'll get the frog one. You get the rest of them.
All right.
And
they're going to run off. We'll start with Bingo, I guess, since he's the first one to get there.
Okay.
Bingo, you hear sort of loud banging on your door, and obviously these screams.
I'm coming.
Bingo, the hallway's on fire.
We don't need no water. Let this motherfucker burn.
Oh, I didn't realize your door was up there. Bingo. See?
You're just
You're
yelling
just
through
banging
the.
on
You
the
were just-
wall.
You were
I'm
banging
just
on the wall
like-
because you knew where my headboard was.
Yeah.
Like, the hall's on fire, and then I see this fire here, and I think he's talking about that. I was like, no, I think that's supposed to be like that. It's like a fireplace.
Oh,
Loud out here. What's going on?
I don't know. People are running around, partying, having
Oh hell
fun.
yeah!
Yeah.
You want to grab a drink?
And the count looks down, and then he looks up, and looks down, and he looks up, and then he realizes his whiskey glass is empty.
Oh shit!
Hang on. And
We
so
gotta get you filled.
Count's gonna go back into his room. And
Right, Bingo's gonna follow because he feels like he's
Yeah.
gonna get some booze out of this.
yeah, well, we're gonna pour some glasses.
All right. As you guys begin heroically pouring some ale.
Bingo
for
did forget
yourselves.
to put his pants on when he answered the door as well.
just
Are you guys going to drink a little?
Yeah, we'll drink a little.
Yeah, we'll drink a little.
You guys will both get advantage against cold weather saves until you
Oh.
long rest yet again.
That's
Oh hell yeah!
gonna be useful.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't give. It's a very specific thing. I imagine it's a bit suspicious when you think about it.
Yeah.
The first bodyguard probably gets to Na's room first. Na, you are awake because you woke up from that sort of strange dream of you being coddled lovingly in a woman's arm while a man sort of loomed over the two of you.
Yeah. And the
as you're-
walls are busted in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You I guess from Na's perspective, she woke up, smashed all these like this wall and stuff. She hears screaming and a man banging on her door.
She jumps up straight. And she'll run to the door and open it up.
Is your mom here or
No.
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah, you're one of the Shellport Saviors. There's something going on down, and the Count told us to get you guys up.
Now we'll slam the door in his face.
Oh my nose!
And immediately start getting prepared. Like she'll throw her dress on, but also her leather like weapon belt and everything that goes over. It's a long belt that goes over her shoulders and across her waist, and she'll throw on her cloak and her bracers and grab her large myriad of weapons to throw on to the leather sheaths across it.
All right. As you're going through, one thing you will find that you actually find in this room with you is I just changed it, so give me a second. Another dwarven key, which is a hand axe that has returning. It also can unlock stuff, but
Yeah, she'll stash that away on her belt next to her several daggers and her I believe she has a war hammer. She'll take her 2 battle axes and fix them to her back on either side of her shoulder, and the Sereth greatsword,
heck yeah.
which she'll put down the middle of her back and draw before opening the door again.
He's like holding on to his nose. Oh, God, I think I'm bleeding.
It's all right.
Yeah. I gotta
We're
go
danger.
I gotta go get that. It's coming from down the hall.
Where Count?
He went with Bing, the little man, to his room. I think they were getting their stuff.
Now we'll go. She'll move past him. She'll push him into the wall on her way by.
Na notices it's really easy to push him. even though he's kind of heavy. Like Na feels like she's a little bit stronger for some reason.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just got beat up by a little girl. I can't tell the boss about this.
And she'll run by. She'll see this guy and push him.
All right. As he gets ready to knock on the door, it looks like he was looking for a door over here and he couldn't find one, so he had to run the long way around. And right as he is about to do it, bang! You shove him and he hits the door really hard, and that awakens Yars.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Yars wakes up. He's been drinking and he opens it. He opens the door.
Oh, hey.
Oh. What's going on out there?
We don't know. We were told to guard the count, and he was asleep, and he told us to run and get you and the rest of you. And the little girl, Na, pushed me.
Oh, she does that. But must be serious out there. I'll be just a moment.
All right.
Yars
And
goes
Yars,
in.
you do see Na running around the corner.
All right. Yeah, Yars comes in, gets ready, he puts his armor on, gets his gigantic shield, and his battle axe, and the staff of the Mountain King. And then he comes out here and he goes, "Where's the Count?"
He's in his room. I think he went with Bingo to go get his stuff.
Oh.
Yes,
All right.
we did.
I'll meet up with them.
All right.
And he starts running down this way, towards the Count.
I imagine Yars, you go busting in.
Yeah, I bust in
drinking.
and I open the door. I'm like, what's going on, guys?
I don't know. Bodyguards woke me up.
What about you, Bingo?
Count woke me up.
Well, what are you
Hey,
drinking?
Whiskey?
Just a bottle of whiskey. I handed to Yars.
Give me a Stein to go.
Oh, okay. Are we going?
Oh, we're going. We're
Hold
going.
on. I gotta take a piss at the count.
Hey,
stumbles across
hey,
the
we
hallway. Pisses out the fire.
We got to
It says I'm a firefighter.
piss on the go. We got time. Something serious is going on, boys.
As
Counts-
they turn around. Oh, yes. What did the count do?
The count sidestepping his piss. So he's gonna start his piss here, and he's gonna move while pissing.
Okay.
And he's gonna roll a dexterity.
Make a dexterity. Yeah.
Dexterity save.
Oh,
Ooh.
before.
You actually piss out this fire. And as you guys are leaving, Bingo, you feel real strange. Like your gut's been kind of hurting a bit, and that ale that you guys had didn't help. And when you do, you're kind of like, oh, hold on. And I need a con save from you.
Okay. 6.
You go, oh man. And you let out a fart. And Bingo, not only do you let out a fart, you go invisible.
Oh.
Maybe the embarrassment caused it. You're not quite sure, but as an action, you basically turned invisible.
And this is from the booze?
Well, no, you feel something in your gut.
Oh, because I ate that ring. All right. I'm invisible, guys.
So you have the function of that ring right now in your intestines.
Now, do I have to roll con saves to try and activate it? Or I have no control?
No, you can just do it as a thing.
Okay.
It's just that first time you made. Okay, if you want, you did a little bit came out.
I have to do like a kegel every time.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's To activate it, you have to force yourself to fart.
Mhm. Guys, I think I'm going to blow an O-ring over here.
As you guys turn around, Bingo is gone. But we run over. Vinny, as you're sort of sleeping, you hear boom, boom, boom on your door.
Yeah, go away. I don't want nothing.
It's kind of important.
Yeah, I'm sure it can wait.
The count told us to get you.
All right. Give me just a moment. And
All
yeah,
right.
Vinny collects himself and gets dressed, and yeah, I guess he grabs a little bit of a swig of whatever remaining booze is in the bottle on the nightstand, and then heads out. All right, yeah, what is it?
All right. You take a little swig of what is on the nightstand, and it is actually a potion of stout heart.
Oh, nice.
As he goes, there's like a bunch of people running around, freaked out and stuff, and the count wanted us to run and get you.
All right, where does he want me to go?
Everybody seemed to be heading towards him. He was in his room, but the little girl ran out into the hall.
Oh shit, which way? Can I see her or
right over there?
All right,
you
yeah.
can see the back of
And he's
Nah.
just gonna bolt and be following to make sure Na's not alone.
All right. You see that Na has been stopped because there is like just this sort of grouping of people heading down the hall. As we get one final boom, 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 to Marine and our newest character. Crap, I know it's a B. What is it? Brom. Damn, I was right. I could have just gambled on it. As Marine and Brom, you are awoken. Or is Brom already awake?
Brom would have been awake, but doing his divinations.
All right.
Marine actually would have been in like mid-ritual for Find Familiar. So how bloody hell.
Roll this. Sorry.
As
right.
Even.
Marine's gonna like get up and like thrust open the door. Yes? What's that sound?
There's panic down the hall and the count told us to come get you.
All right. Where's Na?
She's running down the hall, I believe, as you see Vinny like running after her.
All right. Brom, do you have anything that you need to do before you can leave?
Brom,
Brom rolls a crystal, and it comes up with the even number, and he goes, today's will be a good day. That's it.
Well, I need to don my armor. It's going to take me a moment. You proceed ahead.
Brom, as you look through the crystal, you do kind of realize one thing. You're not sure if the crystal is upside down or not, which will change the fortune.
It's all right.
But,
I'm looking at the number.
Yeah. You will gain one use of inspiration.
Huh?
Or not? Is it inspiration the one you can re-roll?
Yeah, that's inspiration.
Yes, you've gained one use of inspiration.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to try to give it out more.
Somebody's been playing a little bit too much Baldur's Gate.
Just a little bit. I'm a little more on the know now, I'll admit.
But Brom will head out and meet up with Vinny.
I'm going to don my armor, and then I will proceed out. Following suit.
Slapping on your armor, heading down. The bodyguards are going to, I guess, bolt their way down to try to meet up with the count again. So we'll cut back to the count as they sort of meet you in this intersection. Count, you're muted.
I gotta stop muting myself.
Hey, we got him, boss.
Yeah, what's going on though?
We don't know. They don't know.
Should we leave?
I mean, boss. You did hire us for quite a lot of gold.
The Count
so,
looks at his pocketbook and is like, was it quite a lot of gold?
No, you have no gold missing from your pouch. But one thing you do notice you're missing is a couple of your Shellport official documents, particularly some IOUs by the city of Shellport.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's we should just go back to Shellport. Come on, guys. You guys like Shellport, right? And he points to the bodyguards.
I mean, for what we're getting out of it, yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah. Let's and the Count's gonna slowly walk into the hall up here.
All right.
Bingo will invisibly follow.
Nope.
The bodyguards are going to like aid you in this getting through the crowd. So how would you guys like to get through the crowd? We'll start with this group down here.
It's a big crowd and they're all running south.
Yes.
So just slowly walking through, and Count's gonna stop at least one person and go, "Why are you running?"
You stop a random person. Let's see who it is.
Just kind of shrugging, like, "Oh, where are you running off to?"
All right. It is a human, and this human is slightly singed and looks very tired. As he's like, we're just trying to find safety. We kind of spread about. It's hell up there.
What?
The invisible.
You hear an invisible. You hear an invisible what?
Well, I assume there's crowd going on.
Yeah, more people are coming through the portal.
Portal.
Yeah, I need to hunker down. He just kind of like shoves past you and he trips over Bingo. Oh.
Ow.
And then like scampers to his feet and runs off. But if you guys want, you can basically make your way here, right? It's you guys just heading through.
Yeah, we'll slowly make our way through the crowds.
All right. Is there anything Yars or Bingo would like to do while they're going through the crowd?
Yars is thinking to himself, well, don't know if we want to go back to Shellport right now. It seems like these people are in some sort of danger. Maybe we should check it out. But he's not too concerned.
We might be in some sort of danger.
Who said that?
I mean, you could hear my voice, I would imagine.
Yeah. Okay. Bingo, you're invisible?
No, I just am moving very fast behind you, and you keep turning around, and I'm behind you.
Oh. That probably happens to people with multiple pairs of legs. Exactly. You're pretty quick, I assume. He takes a swig of his drink, and he's like, well, we're going towards the direction of the danger anyways. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
All right. As you're sort of getting up there, people are flooding past in a panic.
All right, yeah, Na will move up to the kind of river of people, and she'll look for just a second, and she will, using her kind of small size, hug the wall and shimmy across if she is able to.
Yeah, you could just do that, I'll say, because that makes probably the easiest sense to get through this crowd.
Yeah, she kind of just gets really, really close and hugs the wall with her small size.
For a
And
brief moment, you see the Count and the and some bodyguards and Yars sort of moving through the crowd.
she'll make her way towards them.
All right. You can easily sort of make your way over there. Vinny, you get right behind Na before she just sort of ducks into the crowd and sort of slinks along the wall here.
Shit, nah. Fuck. Let's see. Yeah. How high is the ceiling here and in the hallway where all the people are?
The hallway is 20 feet up.
All right.
The hallway you're in is 15 where you're standing, and then it goes 10 right behind you.
All right, Vinny's gonna Eldritch Blast in the ceiling, like just inside the hallway, to try to get people's attention with maybe a little bit of falling rubble, and just yell, "Out of my way!" and just hopefully that works.
Roll an intimidation. I'll give you advantage on this.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did this.
Oop. There we go, 17. You poof, get out of the way, and people do. They start to move out of the way because they're already freaked out. So you shooting a blast kind of freaks them out a bit more.
Yeah, I'll just follow now.
All right, Broom and Marine, you guys can just follow Vinny because he's sort of making a path if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Vinny.
Before all of you guys get squared up over here, you notice the flood of people is starting to slow down just a little bit through this main hall. The doors are wide open, and you see what looks like a bunch of people in the main hall itself. As you guys all sort of collect up on each other, you chat however you feel.
Before Na runs away, like kind of like on her backside, I'm gonna take a coin, of the foreign money that I have on me from home, just like look at just a coin, and then I'm gonna put it in Na's back pocket.
Yeah, get yourself something nice.
No, it's not like a vending machine. I'm just like. It's basically like I can focus on this in case like Na runs off, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You slip a coin onto her person.
Yeah.
A reverse pickpocket.
Yes, I'm reverse pickpocketing Na, but I'm just kind of I'm not being like subtle about it. I'm just kind of like putting it in her back pocket. Like I'm not really caring whether or not she feels it.
And just like Baldur's Gate rules, there's no DC to do that. No matter the size of the object.
Is that true?
Yes, in Baldur's Gate, you can put bombs in people's.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to start doing that.
Yeah.
I've been playing a Dark Urge wizard named Blackwell.
Love it.
Anyway.
Now we'll come in, and as Vinny comes up behind her, she'll be like, "Uncle Vinny, what's happening?"
Yeah, I don't know. Try not to run off too much if you can help it. Stick by at least one other person, you know? I reckon we better go where all these people are going.
Na hugging the wall moves closer down into the main room.
All right.
Because Vinny said to stay with us, so
If you guys want, you can basically make your way into the main room at this point.
What's going on in here, DM?
In here is a bunch of injured people. Injured civilians, injured what looks like soldiers, injured minotaurs and gnolls and goliaths and things. The dwarves are running around frantically trying to give them some sort of aid. But obviously there are more people. And then every once in a while, down at the main end, you see the king and queen of the Deepstones helping people as they suddenly go poof, appearing in the teleportation circle. Bursts of snow sort of flood into this room each time. Some people come in, they have sort of massive wounds, broken limbs and things. Other people are singed along the side of them. As King Drogon and his wife are attempting to basically get everybody sorted away, you see that they've diverted some people to go out to the north, because it seems like coming deeper into the forge wasn't going to quite work out in the long term.
Well, Count, now I feel bad about not wanting to help these people. Look at them, they're all injured and cold. We should be heroes.
For just one day?
For just this one day.
Do I recognize any of these people?
I don't know these people.
You probably recognize a couple of commoners and stuff. You do recognize now the minotaurs that you picked a fight with, and subsequently needed the bodyguards for.
Count's not worried.
Yeah, because they're pretty injured looking.
Yeah, Count's not worried.
You better.
So, where do I recognize the commoners from?
From Wintershold.
Okay, so everybody
the
from
town
Wintershold
up
is
above.
down here. Okay.
Yes.
Hey guys, I think Winterhold's on fire.
It'd be hard to be on fire in a snowstorm like that.
Does anybody look burnt?
Yes, there are plenty of burnt people.
Yeah, I just points at like a burnt guy.
Oh, we better get up there and put out the fires then. And seeing Nall run off, he's gonna keep running.
Yeah, keep going.
What does Yars do?
Yars runs up to King Drogon and he says, "What is going on out there?"
One moment, my boy. Another wave is coming, and oof, another burst of snow. As people flood in, more dwarves run up to help. Drogon and his wife, Kelda, assist them for a moment. Before he kind of turns to you. Yars,
Yes.
there's trouble up above.
What can I do to help?
There are more people who need rescue. I sent some people up, but they haven't all returned. It's hell up there. Like the demon hordes come again.
They won't make it down here.
As you're talking, Grimgor comes walking up behind you. As he goes, "Hey, I talked with them. They spoke of a great worm shrouded in fire. Crashed into the walls."
It's not good. Well, this might be an opportunity for us to repay a little bit of that hospitality you guys have shown towards us.
We can fight a worm.
Althea at this point,
Wait a
that
second.
other...
Did they give us this hospitality because we saved their asses once?
Yep.
No.
But they also gave us a lot of good things too.
Did we use a wish on this?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to like, discount the situation, but like,
The
Well,
count.
the
The count.
deep
We can fight a worm.
the Deepstone clan, while they're dealing with this, they're fine. It's Wintershold that's fucked at the moment.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, you guys remember the Deepstone's like fort is way underground.
Well,
So
I
even
mean,
if the surface gets like trashed, they're probably okay.
I mean, some people would say that accepting thousands of refugees is a bad thing. Other people would say it's a good thing. So that's fair.
Well, these guys are allies.
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
buddies with the
they have
people
a mutual.
up top.
They have a mutual contract with different articles of
Trade agreement.
trade agreements
Yeah.
and statutes.
Yoris turns around and calls out to the Shellport Saviors. He goes, Wintershold seems to be under attack. How about we all get up there and help him out?
King Drogon will put his hand on your shoulder, Yars, and he says, "You won't do it alone. I'm going up there as well. Grimgord, you're with me. And Weira." And he gestures to the woman over there, to the opposite side over to where Na is. "You're coming as well." He just kind of shrugs. Do you know what we're getting into? Well, I hope you all know what we're getting into.
No idea.
Well, I'll tell you what I was told happened.
And we're gonna fade. That's right. It's a cutscene, baby.
Oh yeah.
Here, let me cue up the video that we've got planned.
As we are at the coast with Baps and crew, they're in the Rumbler, loading up, getting ready to go into this icy thunderstorm. Occasionally, large icicles come flying by, smashing into the ice. Muse, your cat, looks at you and is like, "What? What the fuck's going on? I got reports coming from everywhere down there.
What do you mean?
The whole fucking continent's getting shrouded in some storm."
Yeah, I don't know if I should stay with this group, boss.
You gotta get in there and figure out what's going on so I can tell it to everybody.
Babs, how much longer?
Yep, I have no idea. I'm just driving in one direction.
You don't have a
I'll see
fucking
you-
map?
You guys haven't set off yet. You had to load the unconscious Armednem into the fucking car. But you feel like you're basically ready to go. Armed, you have been placed in the driver's seat
Why is Ahmed unconscious again?
because you were in the dreamscape. You're awake now, but you were unconscious when they put you in.
Oh, okay.
Ahmed, we gotta go. Drive.
You want me to drive this?
Well, I don't know how to do it. I do it, but I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I've got some experience. Hey, that's not the right voice for Bloco.
Who the hell are you? Oh, it's you, Bloco. You got a cold?
Yeah, I've got a cold. All the cold air and whatnot. But
Yeah, there's a lot of cold air.
you remember them orc boys spikes?
Oh, okay then.
It's probably the same.
You drive. I'll get shotgun.
Ahmed says, I believe in you, Yoko. And he gives you a bardic inspiration and then lights up his own pipe and just relaxes.
Are you sure you got this, Yoko? That looks like a hell of a storm.
Yeah, my elven perception will guide us, like Rude Elf, the red-nosed wood elf.
All right then.
I will say right as
Punch it.
you're... Blogo, you lift your foot. You're right about to punch it when you hear coming from outside of the rumbler.
I'm not opening the door.
Are we able to see anything?
It is pretty... Yeah, you can see out there. There is a very large man standing outside. At first, you don't recognize him, but he kind of turns and waves. And it is Droga.
I'm not opening that door.
No, I'm definitely opening it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's Droga. There's Droga.
Don't do it. It's a demon.
And Baps opens it. Droga, are you a demon?
And the demon jumps in.
Uh-oh.
No.
No,
Droga.
no, I'm not a demon. I had the boat turn around. I got a bad feeling. So I know my wife's capable of like getting the kids out of the way of Gloomhaven. Anyway, I made a vow that I was gonna come help you find your kid. So yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we're headed to certain danger. There's something going on. I can feel it in my bones. And Na's in trouble.
Yeah, I kind of got a gut feeling. So anyway,
At this moment, Horace, you are sitting in the back seat of the Rumbler, and you see this sort of eerie green light in the sky behind you.
Uh-oh. Horace feels like he's seen a lot of weird stuff lately, so he's just gonna sort of ignore it and hope it goes away on its own.
All right. You're like, yep, this is fine.
Exactly. I am that dog in the fire right now.
You are that. You got that dog in you. But it's at this point you will hear a pretty loud roar.
Oh, guys, did you guys hear that?
No.
Oh, did it hear that? Did it play? I wasn't actually.
I didn't
sure.
hear it, but I was assuming that Horace did.
Oh, hold on. Did it not?
Oh.
All right,
Yeah,
that's a roar.
I heard that.
Cool.
And-
I don't want to be here anymore.
What is
You
that?
guys look behind you. A large, colossal-sized green portal has appeared in the sky.
Oh, right.
And a flaming red claw poof, reaches out of it. Poof, out the other one, another claw, before this colossal-sized serpent, shrouded in this flame, comes lurching out of the portal, letting off that horrifying roar. Its top shrouded in this strange runic armor before it falls out of the portal, swooping down over you all. It is about, at your estimation, 200 feet wide. As it goes swooping down, it makes one whoof of its wings. The ice underneath, the ice on the ground in front of you just shatters and cracks as it goes plunging into the storm. For a brief moment, you see what may look like two figures locked in divine mortal combat before the storm kicks back up again, hiding not only that, but the large colossal dragon swooping down. And Baps, as you are aware, heading straight towards where Na is.
I think it's time to shit. I think it's time to pump shit.
Like Moosey's punched in the back of the driver's seat, like go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Fucking start this thing!
The rumbler kicks on, and you guys go woof, driving off into the storm.
Follow that terrifying thing.
All right, come on
Luckily,
in.
it's pretty easy to follow its trail of destruction.
We're so dead.
What the fuck are you guys into?
All right, so now you guys have a choice. This is gonna be fun.
Oh
Do you want to be in that crew right now, or would you rather be in the Yars crew right now?
Ooh.
Oh no.
I kind of want Yara's because I was prepared for the Vinny voice, not the logo voice.
All right.
I'm down. I'm down for Yars's crew.
All right.
I'm down for both. I haven't done bingo in a while though, so you know.
All right. We'll do that crew. Now, the rest of the story that that was told to Weira about the Drake, bursting out from the other side of the storm, or at least the main section of it, this colossal dragon comes barreling towards Wintershold. Everybody goes in full-blown panic mode as this huge worm slithers its way through the sky as if it is about to just straight up crash into the town itself. It comes closer and closer before suddenly there's a shriek up in the sky above it. Flying down like a missile, the rock, the child rock, swoops down, crashing into the worm's head. It goes barreling over, slamming into the wall of Wintershold, shooting shrapnel and this flaming blood out into the city proper, igniting everything it touches, be it straw, stone, wood, rock. It doesn't matter. Its flaming blood just ignites anything it seems to touch. And that is what Weira was told happened.
Rocky, we Uncle Vinny, we gotta help Rocky.
Yes.
Uncle Vinny.
Well, let's
Yar
save him.
shouts. Yeah. He's like, let's go.
I would say that, well, because it is this crew also, the description of it, this giant flaming dragon, while you guys didn't encounter it fully ignited in the way it is, the description of the runic armor on its back and its colossal size implies that it is the dragon that you guys were on when you guys were fighting against Ragnar.
Oh, yes.
Oh shit, Marine read about this one.
Oh, Ragnar's gone.
For now.
That
Alright.
sounds like the description of Fafnir.
Fafa? Fafa?
Close. Fafnir.
Vinny's gonna take 6 seconds to put what is it? It's one of those healing potions that are 5d6s into the wolf pelt satchel belt.
All right.
Yars is going to take, right before they get in the circle, he's going to take his staff of the Mountain King and push it down into the ground. And the earth comes together to create a stone dwarven warrior.
Oh,
He's going to have them
yeah.
follow with him.
Hell yeah. Yars, you will catch this as King Drogon goes in there. He takes his great sword and he gets ready to go on in. His wife stops him for a moment and just gives him this kind of strange look as he just kind of goes, "It'll be fine. I know what I'm getting into." Before he kisses her hand and heads into the circle.
You got this, Mr. King.
Did we help that guy?
Yeah, come on, Bingo.
He's like, no.
All right.
Bingo's like, oh, I'm in the circle, definitely.
Hurry
Yeah,
up,
I'm
guys.
in the circle. You guys can't hear me.
All right, everybody ready?
Ready.
That little prompt, shows up that says, "Are you sure?"
Not really.
You guys, I feel like we should
Maybe?
wrap up any loose ends in
Yeah.
here because we're about to advance the story.
Oh, okay. And the count runs away.
All right,
Come
the
back,
count runs
count.
away.
Come back, count.
Returns a minute and a half later with another bottle of whiskey.
All right, we gotta find all the letters in the word saviors scattered around the Deepstone fortress.
Yes,
Like
and the
skate.
count.
Skate,
And the
yeah,
count
skate.
did
And the
loot
secret
all the
safe.
chests in between here and there.
Yes, he looted every chest in the entirety of this map.
Yeah, and ironically, you know what the count found? I rolled a D100, 3 gold.
Oh, perfect. The count pockets it.
All right.
I'll take his 3 gold.
I'm
out.
gonna lean down, or I'm gonna kneel down, like get on Na's level, and I'm gonna look her dead in the eye. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. By any means. Do not hesitate, Na. And if worse comes to worse, and you see the rest of us are down, do not play hero. I want you to run.
Na shakes her head very quickly, her hair poofing up. I'm ready. I'm ready.
And I'm gonna take off a necklace and I'm gonna put it on her, and it's gonna be like just a collection of like a couple of rings that Marine has that she doesn't wear because she wears gauntlets on her hands. If you need to, you can sell these for gold to be able to help buy your way home.
Won't need them. We got this.
By the way, as you guys were standing there, running up, you noticed that these other circles suddenly go dim. As if they had been disabled with whatever other circles they were connected with. Before he goes, all right, now or never. May our fortunes rise and fall together. He slams down onto the circle as you guys find yourself in the chaos of the streets.
Let's get him. All right.
The circle that you guys are in, it is ignited, and these runic symbols are swirling around it. It basically seems like it's been empowered in some way. Probably so that it could allow for so many people to go through it so consistently. You see what looks like a couple of dead dwarves laying around it, some dead humans, as it seems like they were trying to protect the circle. And from what you see what looks like some soldiers fighting. You see High Elder Thora Ironfist fighting off these strange things. They're these oozing, undulating, living, basically dragon blood. They sort of move around like an ooze. Anything they touch seems to ignite as they're sort of just traveling around. You see over here, at least, they're trying to fight these oozes off so that they can get to this child who's stuck on the top of this burning building. You also hear screams from kind of all around. And at the gate, you see and hear something. It is that massive worm roaring, this big flash of fire bursting out from it. And for a brief moment, you see what looks like the rock on its head, pecking and attacking and squawking at it as it thrashes its head around. You feel like it probably only has a few moments to maybe keep this advantage before something might happen. So some quick decisions have to be made.
Which DM? Which
Yes.
way is the gate?
Oh, and the gate is this way. I will put a big X in purple so that we know which direction the gate is. Doop, doop.
All right.
Right this way. But you can assume there's more citizens trapped or stuck. You also get this impression these oozes here, here, and here are heading towards the circle. You can assume that might be why the other circle was the other circles were destroyed.
I'm sorry, DM. Which uses?
These. Here, here, and here.
Okay.
All right, if you guys would like to roll initiative, you do have one advantage. You have 3 people with you. King Drogon turns and says, "I'm going to head towards the gate. Where would you like the other 2 to go?" As you get to choose. So with Grimgor and Wira, you can decide which direction you would want them to head to try and defend, basically. So basically, rather than doing combat sort of traditionally with the NPCs, you can send them in a direction to basically try to aid those. You also get the impression that maybe if you were to help other people who are currently in fights, that they may be able to assist as well.
All right.
Grimgor, stay with the king.
Oh man, I was muted. I was gonna say we should protect this this circle as well.
Oh,
because-
I can protect the circle.
You're gonna protect the circle?
Yeah, I'll just protect the circle by myself. And my bodyguards. And the count looks around. Where'd my bodyguards go?
Oh, they're going to appear in a second. They were just really slow in the teleporting. There they are.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll protect the portal, right, guys?
Yeah. Oh, something else you notice, just in case you need to know, these blue things here are obviously massive icicles. They're strange. They sort of radiate a supernatural cold.
Supernatural cold, you said?
Yes.
Oh.
They're not just normal, icicles.
These are no normal icicles.
Can I roll an Arcana on that?
You can.
Oh.
Man, they're fucking cold. Let me tell you.
I'll tell you what, if I had licked that, my tongue might get stuck to it.
Yeah, they would be great mixed with some alcohol.
Oh. Now the count's tempted to go up to them, but we'll get there on his turn.
All right, as we're gonna start with Braum. What is Braum doing? I saw you clicked Guardian of the Nature. Is that something you wanted to pack?
No.
Oh.
So how do those people on the left look like? Like health-wise?
They look injured, but they look pretty okay, at least at the moment.
Okay.
They're basically at a stalemate. Kind of think of it like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Braum
and,
is gonna
sort of-
say he's gonna. Braum's gonna. I'm gonna stay and protect the circle and try to save some people. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 moves there, and he's just gonna. God. You think I would have remembered these spells? He's just gonna fuck it. He's gonna sunbeam this guy.
All right. Do I have to make a save?
Sunbeam that son of a bitch.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Ooh, it fails it.
Sunburn him.
Oh. So he's gonna take 33 points of radiant damage.
All right. It starts bubbling and popping.
He is he does have he is blinded, but he's an ooze.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's I think I can wild shape.
You can do it as a bonus action if you're moon. A moon druid. Oh, you can wild shape with your other thing though. I think star druids can do it as a bonus action with their thing.
Oh no.
They have disadvantage on the throw, so
I'll just wait until next turn to read it.
You blast it with that sort of a sunbeam as some of the blood seems to dry up and turn to dust.
I do. I'll transform and like my body will start glowing like a starry cosmic formation of like a dragon and take on the starry dragon form.
All right. Don't know if I have a token for that.
It's fine.
Here, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah.
All right. Something I was gonna say, with Yars saying that, then Grimgor and the king are going to head down. They're basically heading towards the gate. They're gonna circle around.
All right.
As we get to Bingo.
All right, Bingo. He's gonna run. He's gonna. Oh.
I'm gonna let anybody decide where you want Wira to go. Otherwise, she will make a decision on her own at the end of the turn order.
Does anybody have a preference?
Nope.
No preference.
I'll say, dwarf lady with me, but she will be able to tell what that means because I'll be
I can't
running.
bloody see you.
I say it as I run past though, and
Oh, very convenient.
Yeah, just use the
And I'm gonna
Doppler effect to find him.
Yeah, it's like redshift. I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash, and then I'm gonna use my regular action to also dash. And when I get here, I am going to use my second story work ability in whatever capacity I can to climb up this roof.
All right, yeah. You open the door at first, and it is just like a burning inferno. You see like a beam inside that you could maybe get onto if you sort of ran across it. But you maybe decide that that's not the best course of action to get in.
Sure.
And you see a couple things nearby. So I will need a acrobatics or athletics check with advantage.
All right. I have advantage. I would much prefer an acrobatics, I believe. Well, actually, neither of these things I'm super good at. What about performance? Yeah, I'll roll a 13.
A 13 will do it. I mean, it's not a particularly hard check because you do have a climb speed. So you kind of like leap up onto this little thing here and start scampering your way up. Having to lift your way over. We'll say that you had to move at half speed, right, to get there. That was the negative of that.
Okay.
And at the top is a small human child who looks absolutely terrified.
As I am out of actions, I will just in my most reassuring voice, I will say, "Don't worry, I'm here to grab you and whisk you away." I'm also invisible.
See, he looks around in just pure panic and just, I'll say, just starts crying. This child thinks that they're about to die and go to the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that it's at this point we're able to run up enough to kind of like assume you're climbing up because she sees shit just like falling as you go scampering onto the
Shingles
roof.
and shit.
Yeah, and she's like, fuck, and she puts away her sword and just puts her arms out as she's like probably getting ready to grab someone.
Oh, damn it. I need to stop doing this.
Oh, okay.
Vinny.
All right. I believe Vinny's seen Yars use his whistle before, and since he's unaware that Bingo's over there, he's just gonna quickly say, "Yes, save that kid!" And he's immediately gonna cast haste on Na, and he'll spend a sorcery point to see these people are fighting him. He's kind of got a shot on this one, so he'll take an Eldritch Blast at that as a bonus action for the sorcery point. That is 3 of them.
All right.
Normal. Oh, I got it. 3 times. Do those dice show up for y'all?
Yeah, it just took him a second for some weird reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any of those hit?
But no, all of those will hit.
Right.
And you are going to add. I need you to roll 6d6 with this.
All right. Oh, here we go. 6 more. 23.
All right, so that's 23 from that, and then that's 16. That's 26 added to that. So, that extra bit of damage is from as you're blasting them. The 2 of them are attacking the creature at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Basically aided by your blasting. You're sort of working in tandem. As this thing looks like it's slopping off these pieces, as it hits the rock, it pops and bubbles. There's a little ignition of fire before it sort of simmers away as you blast it. Yeah, that's it. They're like cutting at it, and as those like pieces are sort of like in the air, you just like blast them so they disintegrate.
Nice. Yeah, Vinny's gonna end his turn there.
All right, nah.
All right, Na's feeling pretty energetic. Gosh, DM, I just noticed all these people down in the south.
Yeah.
Poor polar bear lady and these furries over here.
Wow.
No.
That's Graka.
Are there furries in danger?
Yes, there's some gnolls.
Oh,
One of them
man.
being Bingo's partner in gambling, Graka.
Oh no.
I guess both of them are partners in gambling because it's also
Yeah, it was also the bear lady.
yeah,
Is it a bear lady? Because there's a beard in this picture.
it is a
Is it
bear
like-
lady.
Is it like dwarves? Like the women have beards?
I don't know, do lady dogs have hair on their face?
Just
That is
saying.
true. They do. They do indeed.
All right, DM, there's lots of chaos going on. Is not only aware of things that would be in her like sight, or would she hear like what's happening with Bullman?
You're pretty aware of what's going on. I'll say that you know basically all of what is shown on the map, right?
Oh, okay.
It's not like these people are hiding the fact that they're in mortal danger.
Lots of screaming,
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah. But it's this moment where it's like, you guys are surrounded by people in danger. Can you get to them? Is there enough heroes to go around?
Yeah, Vinny casts the haste on Na, and she's feeling very invigorated. And she looks at him and says, "We have to save them." And maybe just sees like the slightest bit of concern on his face as she zooms past him.
Na's heart rate is just like going wild.
Oh shit!
So she's gonna move here, circling around this ooze. And as she does, the Seraph Greatsword in hand, she'll go and duck deep into, if Yars is seeing her, an old, ancient dwarven sword form. As she goes and expends a precise strike.
Heck yeah, you get advantage.
On this ooze. For a 24.
It's gonna hit. That is. As you boom slash into this thing, it explodes into that fiery blood, sort of splashing against the wall here.
Okay.
When it does, Nah, for a brief moment, you swear you might hear something coming from it, almost like something is sort of exacerbated out of it, as you just hear this low tone.
Okay, a weird low tone coming out of it.
Before it kind of goes to a softer and softer volume, so you don't hear it anymore.
All right. At this point, does she see this guy?
Yes.
This guy.
You see this guy. He's like wrestling with one of the oozes up there. It is the blacksmith, Theron. And he is defending what looks like a young Minotaur boy.
All right. Na is going to run the rest of her movement. She has 20 movement left. She's gonna move up here. Does the dwarven key count for her? I don't know. Okay, because I know there's an attunement issue here.
That's fine.
Fuck it, it's cool.
Yeah, fuck it, real cool, baby.
All right. As she runs forward, I mean, she's not gonna make it in time. So she's gonna chuck the dwarven key at its back with her second part of her extra attack.
All right.
For an 18.
18's gonna hit.
Dealing a nice 12 damage.
Nice. That's max, baby. As you hit the side of it. Actually, yeah, because he's supposed to be wrestling with this. Add an extra. Where is his thing? Sorry. Add 2d8 to that.
Add 2d8.
Yes.
Okay.
As he is like also wrestling with this thing. You throw the axe as he sort of lifted it up and then slams it back into the ground. Because they're in this building. I think I wasn't very clear about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the wall has collapsed and it's, the fire is burning up towards them.
All right. So the dwarven key hits the thing.
And then whirls back to you.
All right. Na is hasted, so she throws it fucking again.
Oh yeah. Chuck it.
Oh, damn. She's
you,
not used to catching it.
You hit it. But when it does, it sort of sloshes off a chunk of it that lands on this fella's shoulder. And is going to burn him for 22 damage.
Ooh.
Seems like missing has a consequence. as he's wrestling with this thing.
All right, I believe that is all Nock can do for now.
Oh yes, and it has actually grappled him at this point. So it's like wrapped around him. All right, this stone dwarven warrior and Yars.
Yars calls out to it, and he says, "Just go southeast and smash whatever you see." So he runs forward 25, and he gets to here, and he can't really attack anything. But he does attempt to attack this icicle with his warhammer, if that does anything.
Yeah, you can do it. Oh.
And then I think he gets 3. He gets, or maybe it's just 1. Maybe I misunderstood. I think it's just
Oh, here I can bring up his sheet and see if it.
I don't know why I thought he had multi-attack, but maybe he just has the one.
Under items. No, he just has the one attack.
Okay, so he just does the one, but thankfully that's a good one.
Yeah.
So
as he boom hits this icicle, shattering it to pieces. Those little pieces of ice that were glowing that supernatural blue and sort of the cold coming off of it slowly fade away and melt.
Does anything feel better now that it's gone?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it feels hotter.
Oh. Okay. That's Stone Dwarven Warrior's turn.
You can make an insight. I'll let Yars make an insight check.
All right. Boom. 10.
10. Yeah, it's warmer.
Yep.
Get rid of the icicles. It's warmer. Marine.
All right. Marine, seeing Nah run off in that direction, is going to follow suit by. We're gonna get to here, and then I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Misty Step.
All right.
Something Marine hadn't really done before. As she's gonna whip around, and when she comes out from the Misty Step, as she like turns to water and then comes back out, or like goes to water behind Nah, she's just gonna fire 2 Eldritch blasts behind Nah into the into this one right here.
All right.
And then let me actually click it.
That's gonna hit. That one is going to miss.
All right.
All right. I need you to roll an extra 2d8 with that.
Okay.
9 plus
9 plus 8 is 17.
17. All right. And it did not fail, so that means this is going to do. As he wrestles with it, he only gets thwacked by a bit of it. Because you were that close. So he takes 10 bludgeoning as he's like fighting with this thing.
And then as my free interact, I'm going to pull out my shield.
All right. Ooh, actually, you know
me.
what? I'm gonna do this because I think that you guys should be able to. Do you see that?
No.
His health?
See a bar, yeah.
Yes.
But no number.
yeah,
There
yeah.
we go. All right, we're
No bar,
gonna.
but
You see the bar?
we see the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do that because this it's important to know. I feel like. And I think that is it for Marine, right?
Yep, that's it for Marine.
All right, that leaves the count. Who might be muted?
Data.
Oh, is Data gone? He might have.
Oh,
He
I
might
was
have BRB.
muted. I was double muted.
Double muted.
Double muted. I'm gonna chuck a couple fire bolts at this guy on the bottom right
All right.
with my twin spell.
You poof poof. And nothing happens.
It actually does happen
Oh, you're right.
because I have fire elemental adept. So immunity is resistance, and resistance is nothing.
Yes, you feel as though it has injured it. It is resistant to it, obviously. But it has been injured by this.
Oh, that's good. That's good. The Count, realizing he has nothing other than fire spells, is gonna take a couple steps back and order his bodyguards to set up a little bit of a perimeter.
All right.
And that'll be the Count's turn.
All right, Yars.
All right, Yars. He runs forward. I think here. He runs forward in his armor, and he looks at this guy and he says, "All right, you, get out of here." And he hurls his Thunderstone Pathfinder at him.
Oh,
Nice!
God,
Nice.
for a
Damn,
critical.
it is gonna get out of here.
Where are the horns? Come on, Rachel. Where's the soundboard when we need it?
Yeah, Rachel, you were all about that soundboard earlier.
I wasn't the one doing it, but thank you.
Liar.
So the first one, I
It
guess-
hits it like with unwavering accuracy. And when it does, you hear this loud boom as it shatters, sort of splashing that sort of blood all over the place. Then it sort of dissolves to ash as the hammer sort of runs it, or the axe slides into it, and then comes back into your hands.
Perfect. I guessed on the ranges. Is 2040 correct for? relic?
Yes. Oh, actually, it's 2060
Okay.
because the max range is always triple what the normal range is.
I'll update that. And is this thing still alive?
It is.
Okay. Well, then Yars does it 2 more times if he can.
All right. Well, I'll give you this. You go whoo, 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 throw it the next time, and when it hits, it just sort of explodes into that fiery sort of ashen blood.
Got it. All right. Yars. Oh, Yars realized he should have been going to save the kid, but he's gonna keep going this direction to clear out any baddies. But
Yeah, Yars is aware that there is more danger elsewhere.
yeah. That's Yars' turn.
All right.
Oh, the goop.
Yeah, and why would
The
Yard
move-
listen to some gangster from a mud town?
Yars totally forgot.
The king and them have made their way closer. The allies in them are all still fighting with one another, trading blows bit by bit. But the ooze that is alone, there's 2 oozes that are alone, I think. This one over here, Vinny, you will see this happen. This one seems to be attracted towards this icicle that's in its way. It seems repelled by it at first, and then thrashes one of its pseudopods at it, shattering the icicle. Again, it gets a little bit warmer as it starts to slowly lurch its way towards the portal. Marine and them will see this one as it comes around the corner. And it is going to continue onward. It seems uninterested in Marine and is heading towards the portal. And let's see. Where's the other? A new one appears here and is heading towards the portal, and another one appears here, heading towards the portal.
Boy.
And that is it. All right. As we get to Brahm. Oh, Dustin.
Yeah, so Brahm's gonna fly 20 feet up in the air.
All right.
Giant flying Luxodon.
Yeah,
Oh, because the dragon form.
yeah.
Is he a dragon right now?
Well, no, the constellation of a dragon appears on him. So, I mean, I don't know how the fuck that works, but...
Well, how would you want it to work? Would you want it to be like it's shrouding you? Or would you want it to be like a tattoo on you?
I imagine
It's
it would be
glowing?
like the crystal that Brahm uses as focus, like the stars form into like a dragon.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
yeah.
You're highlighted by a constellation of a dragon.
No,
Yeah.
his spell casting focus is just a big old crystal, so
It's like a crystal
Imagine it-
ball.
yeah. But he's gonna call lightning here
All right.
because I can move. Call lightning, correct?
That is correct.
All right, but he'll cast it there.
I think call lightning is a radius, so
Isn't it a big
does take
area?
up a. It's a huge area.
And then you can just target
It's a-
inside of it.
10 foot tall with a 60-foot radius, and on a point you can see with range of directly above you.
Oh, directly above you.
Yeah.
So
But
it's 60 feet from you.
Right, and I guess it just stays there. Yeah, it stays there as long as I concentrate.
Is it a circle radius or a square radius?
Circle, 60.
Okay, so it is above you and it just follows you around.
Yeah, so anything in that radius, I can use my action to lightning bolt.
Okay, then I'm not going to put an aura on you just to make things simple.
But he will. There's ice over here, so he's gonna call lightning this one. So he needs to make me a dex save.
Which it more than likely will fail at a 13.
Definitely.
All right.
DC is 17. So slash roll d10.
I need you to roll an additional 2d10 with it, as it seems like lightning and thunder is acting strange in this area.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, nice.
Damn, that is devastating at a 37, I think. damn
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
As it boom bolts down this huge bolt that kind of surprises you. But then again, you see this massive
Wait,
snow and ice storm.
Are we in stormy conditions?
Yes.
So the spell itself goes up 1d10 because of that.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
doing. It's
Okay.
that plus an additional d10 basically.
Okay. Yeah.
It's almost like empowered.
Alright. Yeah.
And ooh.
Still up.
Yes, it is still up. It looks weakened though significantly.
I can't do anything else, so I'll pass.
All right, bingo.
All right. Well,
A sobbing child.
first order of business, I'm gonna snatch up this child by the scruff, and attempt to hurl it down to the awaiting arms of this dwarf here.
All right. You
Gently,
grab the
obviously. I'm
child.
not trying to.
Give me an
Kill it.
athletics check with advantage because this child is freaking the hell out.
Catch, Weira.
Catch in athletics.
Yes.
11.
this kid like is wrestling with you, and you go here, and you whoa, and the tiles underneath you break, and you do toss it to Weira, but you slide off of the side.
Ah!
And you are going to take.
Now, I will say that I am wearing silk padded pants.
Okay, you take no damage as you land on these cushioned pants. That's it. They say juicy on the back.
Yes, they do.
As Wira grabs the child is sort of like screaming and yelling.
And having fallen, but I did catch sight of my gambling buddies down to the south.
Yeah.
So I am gonna continue that way. I'm gonna go to here, and I'm going to take a sneak attack shot because I'm still invisible, I imagine.
Yes.
Now, is it the kind of invisibility that I stay invisible when I attack, or no?
No,
Until
you
use
will,
an action.
you will come out of it.
Okay, so I'm going to use my attack to come out of it. Do I get advantage or anything?
Yes, you will get advantage.
Oh yeah. I'm going to shoot with my magic bow that I have, and also attempt to do sneak attack damage. A 19.
That's gonna hit. You are also going to add 2d8 to this because there are two people sort of in a scuffle with this thing.
Oh.
Oh, wait, never mind. It's 2d6. I'm sorry.
2d6?
Yes.
Okay. Is that from something that I got, or is that something special that's happening?
Well, that's special because these guys are also fighting this creature.
Oh,
so they're
you're sort of wrapping their damage up with me. Gotcha.
Yes.
Cool.
So that is 25 plus 9 is 34. All three of you are just she's shooting arrows at it, you're shooting arrows at it, and then this man with the shield up front is slicing at this creature, trying to clear a path.
All right, but it's not down yet.
It isn't.
All right, then I will use my bonus action to attempt to hide, just in case it gets past that guy. I'm going to back up a little bit, and I'm going to hide around the corner over here.
All right. Sort of tucking
32.
away to the back.
There's
Vinny.
one thing I can do.
It's hiding.
All right, Vinny saw this thing destroy one of the icicles and continue making its way here. So it is the current prime threat in his eyes. He is going to... Let's see, I think this is a bonus action. Hex is a bonus action, right? I meant to look. Yes, it's a bonus action. Okay, I'm gonna cast Hex on this guy.
All right.
That's at 3rd level, so as long as concentration is maintained, I can have it going for 8 hours.
I will say you are concentrating on haste.
Oh, is haste a concentration? Okay, then never mind.
Yes.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Very, very much so.
I don't want to make Gnaw just immediately take a nap for 6 seconds. Yeah. Well, that simplifies things greatly. First, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast for my action.
All right.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to do that 3 times again. Oh, I don't think that rolled the 3rd time. Oh, there it goes.
The last one will miss, but the other 2 hit. So that is, wow, you did roll really good on that one. That was 27.
Just like the attack
and something you do see, Vinny,
Yeah.
is when you miss that last shot, it lashes out at you with one of those pseudopods, but misses because you're kind of just out of its reach.
Okay. And then I'm gonna spend another sorcery point and Eldritch Blast 3 more times. Oh wait, it gets hex damage for those 2 that hit. Hold on, before I do that.
No, you're not hexing.
Oh, you're right.
You have
That's
to
right.
Yeah.
You can tell I really thought about that plan for a whole turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I spend that bonus point and I shoot the 3 more Eldritch Blasts at it.
All right. It's going to miss. That one is going to obviously hit, and that one is going to hit. So we are dealing an
25.
additional. What'd you say?
25.
Oh, 25. All right. Oof. It's looking weakened as it's kind of barely able to keep its form.
Don't let it get to the seal, guys! And that's Vinny's turn. Kind of like body blocking.
All right. Body blocking it. Nah, you see that the blacksmith is grappled with this creature.
All right. Nah is charging this thing with supernatural speed. Before she makes it to it, she does a spin, a total 360, spinning the giant Sereth greatsword, taller than she is, in a reckless attack.
Yeah.
To slam into this ooze. For a 27.
27 will hit.
Dealing 15.
15. All right. You get to add 2d8 to these, by the way, because it is with the assistance of this giant Minotaur man. Oh, damn. All right. As you whack it, how is Na like attacking this thing? Just wildly swinging?
Again, as she ran forward, she spun in a full circle to try to get all of her weight and the weight of the Sereth greatsword behind the blow. As she comes around facing it, the humongous blow just cleaves it and bisects it in half. Horizontally.
Yeah, as you swing and bisect it like that, the Minotaur like leans in to basically give you that extra bit of surface area to just bisect it entirely. As it sort of ignites a bit in flame before sort of dissipating once again. That strange whisper, or that strange voice sort of echoing out of it before fading away. Thanks for the assistance, little guy or girl.
Yeah. Okay, come on. She says, hasted.
He grabs the kid.
Okay, come out. And then Na's gonna run. She's moved 10. So 25, 30, 35, 40. To this one. Doing pretty much the same exact maneuver with the big swing. As she swings a full 360 degrees for a 21.
21 will hit.
For, double ones on that.
For 8. As you slice it, it doesn't seem as perturbed.
That's all right. That's all right. She finishes the spin. Turns back around and in a great overhand strike, swings for an 18.
An 18 will hit.
That's her haste attack, by the way.
Well, cleaving into it again, it looks weakened. It's even smaller than before as it's sort of like bubbling and popping.
All right, I don't think that there is a bonus action I can do presently, so I think that will be her turn.
All right.
Stone Warrior.
Stone Warrior.
Silently obeying Yars's previous command, runs forward, sees this guy down here and is going to continue his way down, but that's his turn. That's his movement.
All right.
DM, if I may, actually, Na will move down to here.
Oh, more than welcome.
Okay.
Marine.
As Marine's gonna see that Na is like past her, Marine's gonna like take some of the water from like the melted ice around her and is gonna shoot Ray of Frost at this thing here.
All right.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
That is not going to hit.
But
and as you Ray of Frost it sort of stretches out of the way and is going to swing back at you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
All right, so it just swings back. It seems very pissed off that you tried to use cold damage on it.
As Marine's gonna like take some steps here to be able to like stand next to Na, like her shield out. As we're going to use a weapon attack as my bonus action because of war magic.
Hell yeah!
As we're just gonna get the long sword out, the smaller sister to Sereth.
Slicing across it, it sort of undulates out of the way of it a bit, but you manage to injure it. It's barely able to keep its form anymore. These sort of strange spear-headed tendrils sort of coming out of this fiery goop. I'll say both of you are able to tell, being this close to it for this long, that the heads almost look like they get a mouth for a moment, like the head of a dragon before sort of back into that puddle of boiling blood.
Marine's action is done. She's just gonna look at Na and said, "Your aim's gotten better."
All right, so cut to the count.
All right, the Count's gonna run a little bit closer to this one and chuck 2 Ray of Frost at it.
Easily hit it. You hit it for. You feel like Count the damage of it didn't change much. Like it's just the flat damage. It's not like it's vulnerable to this, but you can tell it has slowed it down. It is staggered, so it can only move or attack. It cannot do both.
Ooh, okay. And then the Count's bodyguards are gonna rush back him up a little bit, holding actions for if this thing gets closer.
All
Then it'll be the Count's turn.
Badass.
Yar.
Man, I know this is a lot, boss, but it's definitely worth the money and what you gave us.
How much did I give you again?
You're a kidder. We need to focus on the battle.
No, my receipts are a little smudged. I need to submit it for accounting.
They're too focused on the fight ahead. Yars.
Yars is going to be sprinting down this road, and he's going to be bellowing out, yelling if there's anybody trapped in any of these burning buildings.
Up here! As you see Graka sort of waving through the flame of this. Something else you are going to notice is down this way. There is another one of those things, and it is heading towards this icicle here.
Okay. All right. That's Yars' turn.
All right. Speaking of which, it is them. All right. The unattended ones are going to move. I forgot to do this one last turn, but it's a great time to show it. It is going to move up here and lash out at this crystal, or this icicle, shattering it.
Which one?
Again,
where? Deanne?
Down here.
Up
it
the north.
is to the north.
Oh, okay.
This one here. And as it does, it gets a little bit warmer, and another one is going to appear.
Here we go.
It is at this point as well. Yars, you will see this one move over to here and shatter this one. You feel this sort of wave of heat sort of flood into this area, and you look down to the right, and you see another one of those oozes lurching its way closer. This one down here, unfortunately, has nothing it can go after, so it is just going to continue onward, heading towards the portal. This ooze here, in front of Na and Marine, is going to lash out at them. It can make one attack at each. So this one's at Marine, and this one's at Na.
Oh, wow. So the one at Na does get advantage.
Oh,
I will use my reaction. I'm going to use interception.
What does that do, Marie?
Interception does. Oh, sorry, that was protection. Wrong one. Where is it? It
interception is the one where you roll
this one.
a D10
D10.
plus. All
To
right.
reduce the damage by 1d10?
Yep, 1d10 plus my proficiency, which is 4. So it's gonna be. I reduce it by 7 points of damage.
7 points of
because
damage.
19 is Na's AC.
All right, 19. It thrashes into Na. Marine is able to block most of it, but the just sheer size and force of this creature sort of lashes around that shield, burning Na a little bit.
Whew, so is it the full 22?
It is 22 minus 7, so
15 damage.
15 damage.
All right.
Oh, and let's see, we got 2 more oozes. This one is going to simply move towards Vinny in there. And that is all it can do, as it's moving in this slow rate. But it seems to kind of shake. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's not the caster. It still is slowed down in some way. The other one is going to lurch its way.
That provokes Count's guards.
Oh, yes. Count, would you like your bodyguards to attack this thing?
Yes. Yes, I forgot where their character sheets are.
Oh, they will be under local allies in the Wintershold. Hold.
Tom Bryan.
And it's not Talbot. It's at the very top. There's unknown plans.
Oh,
and then
Winterhold.
there's
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, and then there's local allies and their bodyguards.
Yep. All right, so they will. Oh, they have. Well, I guess it's only one attack. With the opportunity, right?
Yes, only one attack from each of them because they were ready.
All right,
one of them will hit.
The first one.
Yes,
for
the first
13 slashing.
13 slashing is enough as they swipe it.
Nice.
As it does,
The couch just like, yeah, earn that gold. How much was that gold again?
enough to make us be heroes.
Oh.
They kind of give a knowing nod to one another.
God damn it.
As we get to Brahm. It's at this point the king and them are basically heading towards the gate.
Brahm will move 5, 10, 15, 20. And he'll call lightning that one again.
All right. I don't even think it needs to roll the dex because it only has 5 hit points left. As you just boom, shatter it to pieces, it just kind of explodes into a ash and fire.
Can I do a perception to for survivors?
You can.
Yeah, you're up in the sky, yeah.
Oh yeah, you get plenty views. So you can see a couple survivors. You see what looks like a Goliath woman and child on top of this roof. They are being assaulted by not only flames. Here.
Okay.
They're not only being assaulted by flames, but there is another one of those oozes sort of igniting the ground around. You see to the south, there is Braka and a young Knoll boy on top of a roof, as they just seem to be in trouble with fire. There doesn't look like to be anything assaulting them necessarily. they've just gotten stuck on this roof. You have finally seen that large polar bear woman. She has braced this door, but it has now shattered, and these things are basically coming in and assaulting her. As she is trying to protect this this library.
Brahm will tell Marine the library in the southwest is about to be overrun. Can you go help them?
I will make my way there. No, you should follow.
Yeah, and I moved 5, 10, so I'll move 5, 10. That's it for my movement.
All right. I'll say that Brahm basically has a really good
He is an
view of the
elephant man.
place. Yeah. And he never forgets. I want to point that out.
Never.
Brahm, are
Never.
you headed for the Goliath?
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing Brahm will see with the 25 is that large worm roaring in the distance and thrashing around, smashing into the wall. That rock on its head seems to be losing its footing more and more as it begins snapping at it.
Oh no, our bird.
Rocky.
Brahm will say, if you're gonna go fight the dragon, seems like now's better than later.
Yeah, there are some hard choices that are going to have to be made.
But that's it for Brahm.
All right. Oh, I forgot. The young child is set down. The dwarf was like, "Get the hell to the portal!" As the child runs to the portal, and it flashes as they disappear. And then she is actually going to head up and aid these people in getting rid of this. You feel like they're starting to overtake it, so when it gets back around, this will probably be defeated. All right, Bingo.
All right, Bingo. Having rolled a pretty high stealth, he's gonna try and sneak up here again and take another shot at this thing. Does he get advantage on that, or is he not? Is it gonna see him? I should still get sneak attack because I got my boy up there, but I just wanted.
But you will have to make a stealth check.
Okay, let me make a stealth check here. It was just a 22, I guess.
22 is enough.
All right.
This thing doesn't seem to notice you. It's Bingo. You get the impression that it doesn't necessarily have to see, like with its eyes, but you can still sort of hide from what senses it does have.
Okay. I'm going to shoot my bow.
All right, that's gonna hit.
All right.
You're gonna add 2d6 to this.
For 22 from me, and then 8 from my companions.
As the companions shoot at it, it begins weakening, sort of bubbling up and popping as you feel like it's on its final leg.
Get it! I shout as I duck back behind the wall and use my cunning action to... well, actually, no, because I can, I'm going to hide behind this lady because I have my natural stealth.
Oh, and I actually have a picture for this lady, so.
Oops. I hit the...
That's right, I got a 17 to that stealth, I see.
Oh, yeah, 17. As I try to hide behind this elderly woman.
All right, as she's sort of letting out these bow shots with surprising agility.
But that
she
is
seems
gonna
very
be...
focused.
Yeah, that is going to be my turn here.
All right, Vinny. This thing is sort of bubbled and popped underneath you.
How easy would it be to avoid stepping in the mess if I tried to walk through it?
You feel like it would probably be easy enough. It may be difficult terrain if you try to move directly across it.
Okay. Yeah, I can do
You know, if
difficult.
it's just one step in it, it's fine.
I
Any
can-
more, it may not be.
I can do some difficult terrains, so I think that's as far as I can move. But it's enough because I can. Is this guy still alive, or did he get taken
He
out?
is.
Okay.
You can tell though, with the three of them here, they are going to be able to overpower it at the end of the order.
Okay. Then I'll just go ahead and focus on this one with my Eldritch Blastins.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Hit.
Hell yeah.
And another hit. All right, all of them are going to hit for a total of
31.
let's see, 31. All right. As you hit this thing, as it sort of recoils back.
All right, that's Vinny's turn.
All right, nah.
All right, nah. Hears Marine say, "Follow me." She looks up to the sky where Brahm is pointing, and again, with ludicrous speed, rushes away. So she's gonna move here. That's 40 feet.
Actually, I did forget something. So this is actually important for Nah.
Okay.
The Minotaur at the end of the turn would have gotten to here and dropped off the child. So the child is whisked away by the portal. As the Minotaur turns to Nah and goes, "All right, where do you need me?"
Come on.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
I think, come on, let's go. Come on.
With the Minotaur as your companion, Nah, you can choose to move 30 feet in a straight line. Basically, the Minotaur can pick you up and run with you.
Is that because Na's dashing for 160 feet.
Yeah, no, this Minotaur is keeping up because he's just sort of barreling.
Oh wow, so I get an additional 30?
Only in a straight line.
Okay, so this is the end of my regular move.
Okay, so you
So Can he
get
pick
to
me
there.
for 30 and then I can dash?
Yeah, he picks you up and he's like, "I got you, little girl!" And he
Okay.
charges forward. Oh, actually, his movement's 40. Never mind. He can move 40 feet with you.
All right.
So he gets to there.
And then Na's gonna dash for an additional 80.
I'm gonna catch up in a second. She's fast.
And Na's down here, coming
All
to
right.
the aid of How do you pronounce that, DM?
It's,
Minotaur?
yeah, that's actually exactly what it is. Oya Minotaur.
All right. That is Na's turn. I don't believe she has any bonus actions she can do presently.
All right. Sweet. All right. Stone Warrior.
Stone Warrior walks forward to confront this ooze and brings up his warhammer and brings it down on him. And that's Stone Dwarven Warrior's turn.
All right. Whacking down a mighty blow. Hitting this thing as it sort of recoils to the side.
Not bad, really.
Yeah, that's Stone Warriors. He's putting it up. You know, like
dope.
little sparks of flame and stuff coming off of it doesn't even bother it. It's just this stoic statue.
I like
And
that.
it's keeping him from hitting that fucking
The
icicle. So,
Well. All right, Marine.
All right. Marine is going to Misty Step again to get to here as a bonus action. And then we'll walk 30 feet. We'll see this guy. And will fire a ray of frost at it.
Nice.
Probably not gonna hit.
That is not going to hit.
God bless. I can't fucking roll tonight.
It cannot hit Marine, but it lashes out at the Stone Warrior. Does a 17 hit the Stone Warrior?
Sorry. Let me check. 17 does hit it.
All right, it's gonna whack it for 18 damage total, 8 bludgeoning, 10 fire. I actually don't remember.
Any of that, is that bludgeoning considered magical?
Yes.
Okay.
In this instance, it is a very magical ooze.
Okay.
But more importantly, the statue is now grabbed by this thing as it's sort of over the top of it.
Ooh. He's
That
doing
ends
his
me.
duty.
Yeah, he's doing what he's destined to do.
Yep.
The Count.
All right. The Count is going to run over. He's going to Ray of Frost this guy. Once the Count finds the character sheet.
Which is, of
apparently can't
course, right here.
read. All right.
Both of those are going to hit. So
All right.
and you see it start to harden up.
And then his very heroic bodyguards are going to run up under the Count's orders, of course, and take swings at this thing. And they'll have multi attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. 2 of them are going to miss. So this thing is going to make pseudopod attacks at each of them.
Okay.
So we have a 22 and a 13. I don't believe the 13 does.
The 22 does.
Yes. So this one on the right is going to take 19 points of damage.
Right.
And he's the one who missed, right? So he's like all grappled by it.
Okay.
The other one is going to attempt to aid his friend by attacking. He's going to hit it, obviously, for 16. The ooze is blobbing around and it's barely able to like keep its form at this point.
All right. This is Count's turn.
All right, Yars.
All right. Yars sees this thing that just smashed the icicle, and
Yep.
he.
And I think he's putting 2 and 2 together.
I think he is. He runs forward 10 feet, and then does a high jump to try to jump up onto this thing. Now, Yars has remarkable athlete, which allows him to jump a total of 12 feet high. Can he get onto this roof?
Does he have a hand for it?
He does not.
What is it? Do you have a shield and a thing in your hand?
A shield and an axe.
You feel like Yars couldn't quite make that jump. If he had a hand free, he might be able to grab it and like pull his way up.
Okay, well then he's not going to jump. He's going to go, maybe I could have done that. But what he does is he takes another step forward and he throws his axe at this guy. 1, 2.
Ooh, you know what? I will say, if you want, you could have it to where you throw the axe and jump.
Oh,
so basically,
oh, that's super cool. Okay, he throws the axe and then he jumps up here.
You throw the axe, boom, 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 boom. It's gonna hit the creature for 22. On that first hit, you leap up, grab it with your free hand, and pull yourself up to the roof. As the axe, back into your hand.
Oh,
and then, did you want to throw the other one as well?
Oh yeah, he's gonna throw all of his axes.
All right, whack, throw it again.
And just
for 23 on the second one, which will hit.
Yep, and then he has He has one more weapon attack because he's a fighter. For 16.
16 is going to hit it as well. Man, you're just whacking it. Oh, that as it is exactly enough. You boom! It lets out this thunderous hum as the ooze just sort of explodes.
He calls out to Graka and the child. He goes, "Don't worry, I'm coming. Just stay away from the flames."
He like grabs the child and is trying to like keep them away from the flames, but you see Yars like the roof is starting to collapse underneath them.
Oh.
All right. We're in the ooze turns now.
Uh-oh.
Where's this one going?
Night.
All right. Night, man. Yars, this one is heading down the alley.
Ooh.
And it seems to be heading towards one of the icicles. It has taken notice of you, though. You see a couple of those tendrils sort of reaching out.
All right.
As you come running over to this side, there's going to be 2 of these. Oh, as our bear friend here is going to get hit, and she is grappled by this thing as they're starting to kind of swarm their way in. But we have some advantage right now. This group, Bingo, that you are with, they managed to and overpower this one because it is weakened enough.
Good.
And turn their attention. Same goes with the Iron Fist crowd up here as they manage to fight off this one. The one here is going to move up and is going to unfortunately break yet another one of these crystals or icicles. When it does, another ooze begins to appear. This one is going to have to move quite a big distance, so it is not able to attack that crystal yet. This one is going to simply move down the alley, heading closer and closer. And nope. And the last one, Stone Warrior's already got attacked, so that one was fine. And that is it for right now. King Drogon and them, Bingo, you will see them make their way towards the gate.
Oh. And the dragon is over by the gate.
Yes. King Drogon and Grimgor are heading towards the gate. And the Minotaur. He is going to move 80 feet as he is basically caught up to Na. All right, I'm right here. Oh, actually, he can move more, so he like is right there. All right, as we get to Brahm.
Brahm is going to the ground. So he has 5 and 10. So that's 30. So he's hoofing it down on the ground.
Okay, so you're on the ground at this point?
Yeah.
All right, swooping down onto the ground and heading this way, sort of fire brewing on either side of you. And you hear those sounds of screams from the Goliaths.
Yeah.
Bingo.
All right.
This one's down. Where should we go? Oh, I don't. There you are. Looks down at you.
I am hiding behind this lady. I see that this ooze goes down. I was originally going towards this polar bear, but well, does Bingo know? Bingo wouldn't know.
Bingo wouldn't be aware. He just
wouldn't be aware
knows
of
that
how many people are down there. He knows that these guys. It seems like there's a bunch of people up here. So he is going to run. He's going to go to here, and then he's going to take his action to dash, and then his bonus action to dash again. To,
Alright.
as he sort of runs down here, and he's like, "I'll help you, polar bear."
as you're running, I'll think you did see the Minotaur run by as
Okay.
you sort of rounded that corner.
Oh, and he's the guy that sold me something. Didn't he sell me something?
He did.
So I know that guy. I'm like, hey, he's a buddy of mine. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head towards the Minotaur guy.
All right, since you didn't give them specific commands, what they're going to do is actually head up towards this and sort of group with this crowd up here.
That seems like a good idea.
These other NPCs, basically.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers, as it were. Vinny.
Right. Then he's gonna take some shots at that the guy with the guards. The ooze next to the guards.
Nice.
Well, the first one's a miss.
First one is a miss. Which
Oh, bye, goon.
13. Which isn't going to hit the goon, actually, that it's grabbed onto. Let's see. 6, 10. It's enough. As you boom, boom, blast it, the goon is about to be attacked, but at the last moment, you poof, blast it away. As the goon sort of like falls to the ground.
And then,
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
yeah, he'll get over it, but we got more stuff to do. And Vinny's just gonna come charging by with the speed he's got, and that's his turn.
All right, nah.
He's gonna come charging around the corner. Seraph, 2 hands over her head. Yeah! And
Goodness.
swing down quite recklessly. Is she in the fire here?
No, you're like up against the building.
All right. Swing down quite recklessly for a 21.
And 21 is gonna hit. You are going to add quite a lot of damage to this. This is 4d8 extra damage as the Minotaur and the bear are aiding you.
All right. 4d8.
Nice. That is 33, I believe. Right? Am I wrong?
Yep.
Yeah, 33. As you whoop whoop, like the Minotaur swings his big axe at it while the bear like claws along the side of it. With Na like also aiding in this by swiping across, trying to bisect this creature.
All right. Seraph hits the ground after the great overhand strike. Na shifts her weight, and the blade goes back up.
Up. Oof.
And the backswing for a 20.
20, that's gonna hit.
For another 14 damage.
Oh, don't forget that 4d8.
All right. And another 19
Nice.
damage.
It's another 30. As you whoo, bisect it.
Yep, up and down.
Oh,
Na runs forward, still screaming. Ah! And takes the haste attack for a big 29.
Let's
oh,
go.
nice. I was about to tell you you only get 2d8 on this, but with the crit, you're gonna get 4d8.
For a 15, she didn't roll great. She did not roll great.
Nice job, Rachel.
But roll that 4d8. It was going to be just 2d8, but you critted, so nice, another 20 damages. You and this bear are just like as viciously as possible lashing at each other, or lashing these creatures.
All right. One level and I have the brutal critical.
Oh,
All right. That I believe is Na's turn.
All right.
Stone warrior grappled by this pseudopod. It is going to take 2d6 fire damage at the start of its turn, so 6 damage.
All right. All right, noted. Stone Dwarven Warrior does not care that he is grappled at all. He's going to continue fighting and attacks this ooze with his warhammer.
Easily whacking it.
Easily whacks it while taking damage. And
Yeah, they're like trading blows.
they're just brawling over here in the street. And that's turn.
All right, Marine, you see the stone dwarf stoically fighting.
I'm gonna let the construct fight itself. Fight with it. As I'm gonna make my way this way, and then I'm going to let me see something real quick. It's close enough. All right.
Now that is a hard edge, if that is important to what you're doing.
Nope, it's within my range. As Yars is gonna see some water like start to like spiral up next to him. As right next to Yars here, there's going to be. I'm gonna use Tentacle of the Deep.
Ooh. Ooh la la.
As Yars will see Marine like starting to focus, like this like tentacle is like starting to come up, and like I basically want it to wrestle with the with this fiery blood one.
All right. Man, I wish I had a token. I gotta have a token somewhere. I keep tokens for everything. Here, give me 1 second. I may have a token actually. I just have to see if I can find it real quick. If not, we'll put a default one there for now.
Did you get that from the Wandering God, Marine?
I got that from Calica.
Right.
Yeah, for actually, Warlock being a fathomless warlock. That's the perk, that one of the perks they get at level 1.
That's cool.
Oh, you know what? I actually think I have something here. Give me 1 second. That might work temporarily. Yeah, right here. Boosh. How big is it? I can't remember.
It's 10 foot long. So
technically it's like this. As these tendrils burst out of the ground, splashing with water.
So I'm assuming large because it's 10 foot long, and wouldn't it be?
Oh, otherwise it'd be like tall and skinny,
small,
right?
but with reach.
Yeah, it's medium sized but with reach, basically.
Okay. As I summon it, I get to make an attack with it.
All right.
Is it gonna use my charisma?
I believe so.
Okay, so we're
Yeah,
gonna
melee
add.
spell attack.
We're gonna use It's gonna be a +6 to this D20. So
That's
it's
gonna hit.
21, and it's gonna be
A D8 of cold.
It's gonna be a D8 of cold, and it's gonna reduce its speed by 10 feet.
All right.
So it's gonna be 8 cold.
8 cold. And it
Which I think-
is.
Freezes it in place, anyways.
Yeah, it slows it down. It can either only attack or move. And if it moves, it's moving even slower. As it's wrapping around it.
And then as my action, I'm going to well shit, okay. As my action, I'm going to I'm gonna blindly try to no. Eldritch Blast has to be in line of sight, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then at this icicle that is near me, can I use Ray of Frost to be able to make it stronger?
You don't feel like you could make it any colder than it is.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm gonna ready an attack in case anything rounds the corner. That's my action. I'm done.
All right. The Count bravely reconvenes and is going to decide what to do next time.
Oh,
Oh
wait a
man.
second. Can I dash?
Yours. You can dash if you want.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move 30 feet forward. That's end.
Yars, you see Marine sort of aiding you in distracting this thing.
Thanks a lot, Marine. Well, he'd go, well done, Marine. And he throws his axe at this thing once, and then it shudders and comes back to his hand, and then he throws it again. Oof.
Oh, nice.
This thing may or may not be alive still.
Let's see. That is 16 on the first
A
one.
lot.
And it is a lot on the second one. Let's see. That is 9, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. That is 10. All right. It is still up, but is barely up.
All right. Well, then he throws his final one.
His final one is going to be it, as it sort of hardens from that cold damage and then shatters.
Good. He calls out to Marine and he says, "Help me get Graka out of here." And he points over to Graka and his son, I assume.
Yes.
And
Graka is going to give you a look. Through the flame, it's hard to see what he's doing. Give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Perception check. Oh, he has no clue. He has no
All right, Yars has no clue.
All right, Yars runs 10 feet, and then he leaps over the flame.
Oh, nice.
Onto the next house, and he can leap very, very far.
All right.
And then, I guess he calls out to Graka. He's like, "I'm coming over there."
All right.
And that's turn.
It's at this point you see what happens. Graka, he was looking down, and he suddenly grabs the boy and hurls the boy over to this side of the roof, who is just basically barely hanging on the edge as Graka smashes through the roof as it collapses underneath him. So you have a child hanging on the edge of this roof here, and Graka, who has now fallen into the fire.
Can I try something? I have my bonus action still, and I want to use my Deepstone Defender to use the Deepstone reposition and command Graka to stand up and move to go catch the child.
I will say you are not able to because you did not perceive that this was about to happen.
Okay.
So in this instance, unfortunately, no.
All good. That is Yars' turn.
All right. As we get to the oozes, we'll wrap up what they're doing right now. We'll start with the stone one. It's going to lash out at the stone, not hurting it. We have another ooze heading straight down. Ooh, it actually dashes towards this icicle here It cannot attack it yet, though. This one, unfortunately, can. Smashing this icicle here. And another one of those things is going to appear over here as it feels, again, this area is getting warmer and warmer.
We got to get back up north.
Yeah.
As it is going to head down this way. This one is going to continue to head inward, moving towards the portal. This one is going to turn around and begin heading again towards that portal. Let's see, circling back around. I'm just doing the outside first here. You see this thing is pretty annoyed. It's actually going to swing one at Na.
Oh.
Did it do it?
23 is definitely gonna hit.
All right, 23, lashing at Na for 11 and 15. So that is 26
Jeez.
damage. But Na, you are not going to take that 15 fire because the polar bear is going to reach out and sort of shield Na by taking that fire for her.
All right.
Attempting to basically aid her because she is grappled with the thing.
Yeah.
So she like pulls it out of the way. Let's see, we have the main force here. Iron Fist and them are going to sort of recollect and decide on what to do next, which we can always get to next time.
Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, the Minotaur is going to move up to aid Na.
I got something. Vinny will yell to the count and the guards to hey, count guards, y'all got the seal. You guys down there, come help me up here. If that helps.
All right.
Because Vinny needs help,
Okay,
I think.
We'll do what the count does next time, but
Cool.
something final is going to happen. Brahm left, unfortunately. But in the distance, you hear something. Draws your attention. And snap! You hear what sounds like a loud screech as you guys see the rock get bitten down into.
Oh no!
No, Rocky.
No.
The rock is bitten down into its wings, so you see it sort of ignited as it falls from the mouth of the drake. But it still seems like it's haplessly moving around because the drake is looking around at it below its body. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh man.
And on that note, thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and as always, we'll keep on pretending to be your best friends forever.